Well, hey there, Pisces. Welcome to ZEN-TAROT. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you, Pisces. I want to take a look at the energy surrounding you. I hope y'all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you. If you'd like a personal reading from me, all of that information is in the description box below. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. I want to see what kind of moon oracle card is with you right now. We are in some big moon energy. We just had that full moon in Virgo, lunar eclipse. Now we're moving into the new moon and a solar eclipse. So the energy is still really feeling strong. Your dreams need a practical plan. The full moon in Taurus. Wow, look at this. It's time to write it down. It's time to strategize it out and really get a plan going with this dream of yours. And hold your vision. Ooh, it's a very important dream after all. You got to hold your vision on this. You are being called toward a certain outcome here. And yeah, you got to strategize about it. Make a plan. Come up with a plan here. All right, I heard somewhere, and it was kind of our logo over at the law firm, is life is better with a plan, because we do estate plans. So anyway, that's what's popping into my head here, is life is better with the plan. Going with the flow though, look at that. never mind, because life is what happens to you while you're busy planning for it. So yeah, let it go. All right, let's see what kind of Osho advice is up in the ether for Pisces. Osho advice. It was just such an oxymoron right there. Possibilities. Wow, some kind of dream coming into your vision here, and there's a bigger picture needed here, a broader perspective needed here. Wow, Pisces, this is all about your fire, about your desire, about your passions, really getting involved in something again. This is beautiful. All right, let's see. Totality. Look at this fire. Look at this leap of faith and this trusting. It's real trust here. Goodness, wow, coming right from the source, right from God here. Let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is walking with you, Pisces. Let's see what kind of familiar is walking with Pisces right now, spirit. Animal spirit guide, the nightingale. Whew, you're singing something out. You've got something to say here. It comes straight from the heart, straight up to the light here. Beautiful. Beautiful, Pisces, you got something to say here, but there's just some kind of strategy. I'm just seeing like a tour being kind of drawn up here, or right, I'm gonna start out in New York, and I'm gonna travel over down to Iowa, right? There's just some kind of travel plan or itinerary being made. I'm seeing like an atlas and stars, and okay, I'm gonna hit this spot first, and then this spot, and then this spot. So there's some kind of itinerary, some kind of divine itinerary being drawn up right now. Snake on the bottom of the deck. Wow, this dream has been nurtured and cared for and tended to for a while now, but you feel the revving up of it. You feel the pull to it now that you've gotten through something or beyond something here. Wow, it's really coming into view now. I want to see what that's all about. We're going to take a look at your mind space, your heart space, and the soul space. But first, we're going to take a look in your thoughts right now, Pisces. What are you thinking about? What do you want to talk about? Spirit, tell me what Pisces wants to talk about. We're going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot cards. Pisces, what is on your mind? Ooh, reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles. You know, you're going to have to sacrifice one of these dreams or one of these ideas to put more focus on another here. So something's trying to come up, something's trying to get your attention, have you focus on it, but you've got a lot of things going on, a lot of different areas you're focused on, and Spirit is trying to get you to sacrifice some of those, right? This is not exactly a card of equality the more I study the Six of Pentacles. It's reciprocity, it's a return of something to you here. So you have to take from one and give it to the other. It's taking from maybe the rich and giving to the poor. It feels sometimes like the other way around. But there's an exchange happening and another imbalance in the other direction here with the Six of Pentacles. Look at this with the Ten of Pentacles though. There is no mistaking that the money is heading toward you now. So something was lost, money was lost, finances were lost. There was a path that kind of pinched off. You were heading toward it. Maybe you had this idea, I can do this, something creative or something that was a big dream of yours, something you wanted to be. And it got pinched off because of the other distractions. There was kind of a test of your faith there in that. And now it's being returned to you. That pinching off point is opened up here. Wow, this is really, really going to be fulfilling. It's soothing in your mind space now that you have the time to focus on this. So let's say you had a part-time job. I'm back to this tour here. So let's say you play the guitar and you sing and you're going from club to club to get your music out there, to get your words out there. And but you were writing, jingles on the side, and you were Uber driving on the side, and it was paying the bills. It was getting you through to get to that next tour there, but it was also a big distraction, all of those different streams of income from the singing, from the playing, from the music here. So now you're just like, okay, I can give that up though. Maybe I can cut back on this, or you're just negotiating. There's that itinerary coming in. Maybe I can do this. You're negotiating. There's the taking from one and giving to the other. I can give up the Uber job, and I can focus more time in the music scene, right? It's just for an example. And then that brings the real money. That brings the riches that you were looking for all along, because you have the time to focus on it now, because you're giving up one other thing. So what's the challenge in the mind space for Pisces? What is the challenge? The Three of Wands, preparing that, trying to prioritize here, trying to get your priorities together here, what you do want to focus on, or what is even that dream here. It doesn't seem to be as clear cut as I play music and I want to get this out there. It's like I play music, but I'm not quite sure what genre I want to play in, right? So it's just something like this that you're just really trying to figure out. That's where the writing comes in. That's where the journaling comes in. And that's where the opening up to all possibilities comes in here. Yeah, Pisces, beautiful. Beautiful. A time for focus on you and what makes you happy, what gets you up in the morning, what are you excited to do? You can't wait. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do what I really want to do, right? That reward. What is the reward? That's what we're talking about here. That's the dream you're going for here. It's what you are now rewarding yourself. Like, let's say, you are a musician and you're out on the road, and you're doing so many other jobs while you're out on the road, but then you reward yourself with the gig that night, with the musical gig that night. You're going to play at a big barbecue or a big family get together, right? And you're going to have fun, and that's going to be, I can't wait till I can do that. I can't wait till. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what you should be doing full time. That's what you should be focusing on full time. And it's almost like bring the family into that, because then you can pull your resources together and make this the primary focus where it has been in the background before. So this could be a family. I'm thinking of the Partridge Family right now. Look at this with the world. Look at this. My God, are you ending out an era here? You're ending out a whole huge block of the cycle here. Wow, it's gone on for a really long time. You're just trying to mold this and make this work and pull this forward because you don't want to let it go. So it's like that thing where you're growing up and you're like, yeah, I'm going to be a rock star. I'm going to travel the world and I'm going to get my music out there. And then you find the love of your life and you have children and you're just singing in the local pub at this point, but you're not letting the music go. You're devoting everything to your family and being happy and living a fulfilling life, and that contributes to your music so much that it's just inevitable. It's just inevitable. But this is life. This is the in-between is what it's all about here. So don't forsake, shutting yourself off in the room with the kids playing in the next room because you're wishing you were on stage, right? So you're missing out on the now moment because of that inevitable that's coming anyway. When you have time to focus on it. When you have time to focus on it, and that time is now. It's coming into now. The universe is aligning for you to be able to focus on you and this dream of yours. Tell me about the heart space. Tell me about the emotions for Pisces. Ooh, Four of Wands. Look at this celebration coming in, the marriage card coming in. The really, really letting go now, going with the flow now, and the possibilities are endless now. It's like you got happy and then you had to get happy first. You had to get content first. Yeah, that discontent had to go. It was not welcome in the universe of contentment, right? They don't vibe. So you had to let the discontent go. You had to let that resentment go, that you were being pulled in another direction. You were being pulled there to make that music better, to make that dream better. You had to get that experience under there. So do not forsake today for the idea that tomorrow is going to be better. It's about today. It's about today and absorbing the lesson of today so that you can use that in your music for tomorrow. Right? I'm thinking of the the big phenomenon, and now I can't even think of her name, but the singer who, oh my God, Spirit doesn't want me to say it. Okay, 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck there, teamwork, but a marriage card, a contract card. If that comes to me, then I'm going to use that as my example, but obviously Spirit is saying, no, don't go there. All right, let's see. What else is in the heart space? What else is in the heart space with the 4 of Wands? Oh my God, the Chariot with this Cancer energy coming forward. Pisces, your fellow water sign steps up to say that, yeah, travel is here. Travel is now. You're about to go. You're about to go. You're about to go. The light switch has been turned on now, and something's been illuminated for you. Wow, this is beautiful. You're at kind of a crossroad right now. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? What do I want to focus on here? What do I really, really want to do? Wow. Well, what's the challenge to that in the heart space? Your heart's feeling very free. At least you're free to choose. A lot of times in our life, we don't feel that freedom to be able to choose, right? It's like the family coming along while you're in mid-career, or you're just getting going in your career. And so the choice is never, ever easy. So what's the challenge in the heart space here? The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Look at this. Look at this. You're just giving from your heart here, following your intuition here. There's some adventure, some grand adventure calling you, and the time will be, when the time is right, it just opens up for you. That's how it always is. It's only when we hit this blockage after blockage that we're meant to, we haven't absorbed something yet, or we're not quite ready to move in, and if we do, it's just going to fall apart because we're not quite ready yet. So the stars are aligning here for you, Pisces. The stars are aligning here. A lot of Cancer energy. But this is an emotional turnaround for you. What felt very, very heavy in your heart, what felt very restrictive in your heart, there's this cloud easing up now. There's this easing up now of the energy here. You are free to choose. You know you're free to choose. You're feeling that freedom. There's just kind of this mourning the loss of when it was all possibilities, right? It's like making that choice, and you're all in, and you're committed, and you're so happy to start on this new adventure here, but now your choices are over. Like, it's like getting married, and then now it's you've chosen, you're committed now. You're not still playing the field. And so those options, you're kind of mourning the loss of that. You're mourning the loss of what could have been, but yet here you are fully committed and excited and happy to start on this new adventure. So you're just so balanced. You're so balanced, Pisces. It's beautiful with this Queen of Cups in your heart space here. And then the Chariot, this heart pulling you in the direction of your dreams. What's coming to my mind right now is Dr. Wayne Dyer's movie on YouTube, The Shift. I've seen it about 3 times on YouTube. It's like a full-length movie. It's really, really good. But this is one of those times in your life, if you haven't watched that movie, you should really, really watch it. This is one of those times in your life where you're making this shift, you're making this decision that I want to commit. I want to go all in. I want to see what that feels like to go all in and then not have the choices available to me because I've made this decision here. So it's absolutely beautiful. Tell me about the daily life here, the soul journey here for Pisces. Tell me about the soul right now. The 3 of Pentacles that wanted to come out before here. So you're yearning to work with others here. You're yearning to share this feeling of excitement with others here. So beautiful. Beautiful. It's like you are finding like-minded beings now that want to go all into and want to commit to. They want the clutter to be cleaned out. They want the choices to be limited now because it was too many choices. It was too much overwhelmment before. You have this very, very tight-knit family, whatever that means to you, your soul family, your heart family, very, very tight-knit. And there's several of you here. Let's see, tell me more about the Three of Pentacles in the everyday life for Pisces. Tell me more about that. What's the Three of Pentacles here in the foundation? My God. The way these fell are incredible, because the Ace of Pentacles comes jumping out on the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. The heart's fulfillment on this new adventure, this exciting new adventure where you're out, you're exploring the world. There's a lot more options that have opened up to you than previously, but they're very clear now. It's like you could choose any one of them and you're not going to fail. It's like you want to travel to Italy, but you don't know if you want to go in the mountains in the Alps, or you don't want to know, you don't know if you want to go, down south or something like this. But every possibility, every option, how can you go wrong? There's no wrong choice here with this Ace of Pentacles proving to be financially successful as well. You're about to come into a lot of financial success where you're not worried about it any longer. You're not thinking about that any longer. You're able to let these side jobs go, let these things that have taken up a lot of your time go, because this primary focus has come up. This new way to thrive has come up, and it's not just with money. It's really heart fulfilling. And I know this because the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune comes in here with the Knight of Cups. This is all about you. This is all about your emotions and the way you feel about things. There's some healing happening here, some real letting go. But there's a new birth happening here, a new way to live, a new way to be. I'm going to focus on what makes me really feel like I'm contributing, like I'm thriving, like I'm moving out of survival mode, and just choosing out of pure desperation, right? None of our choices are good choices when we're choosing from a starting point of desperation. It's just anything will do, just get me out of here. This is moving into a whole different era for you, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, with finances, with money. It's just really moving into, this is where I want to be. This is where I thrive. This is where I feel really good and important and vital. And I'm letting go of the dysfunction of the past. I'm letting go of the chaos of the past here. So yeah, yes, a new birth, a new beginning here with the Empress, a new baby for sure. Maybe someone you know, or you. Especially with all these big changes, with the Chariot in your heart space, the World. I mean, that's the end of the major arcana. It's the Fool's journey. We move through all of the major arcana, major karma cycles within our lifetime, and then we do it again in the same lifetime. It's just rinse and repeat, but you get stronger and wiser and clearer now in your choices, because you're not choosing from a point of desperation. You're choosing from a space of relaxation, and all is well. And I'm so happy to see that confusion and I'm so happy I don't have to go play the field anymore. I'm so tired of the blind dates. I'm so tired of trying to find someone. I'm so tired of trying to find like-minded people. I'm just moving into the community that suits me and going for my heart's fulfillment here. I'm going all in. If that means I got to go off grid, I got to live like a hermit for a very short amount of time, the payoff, the risk to reward ratio here is huge. You're risking giving up some piddly thing that really is meaningless to you. You're just doing it to fill the time anyway, to just really focusing on what lights your heart up, what really makes you happy, what makes you feel like you are thriving here. And the choices are just beautiful, because it really is like choose the best of the best here. It's just, there is no wrong choice now, because all the choices are so clear. You're not choosing from that fence where if you don't make a decision now, you're going to fall off and you're going to right, go bankrupt. That was the choice. Do I go bankrupt, or do I not eat for a year, right? Those are the choices of the past here. And now it's literally, do I go on the cruise, or do I go on the land vacation of a lifetime here? So Yeah, it's just what are you going to focus on, and you're shifting your focus. A lot of offers coming to you now. It's like the options that are coming to you now. You're thinking, man, if I would only had those options then, but they were not available to you. The vibration, again, contentment does not exist where discontentment lies, and you were really, really filled with discontentment. Things were not working out the way you wanted them to work out. You were very much had your energy splintered all over the place, trying to reach and feel what felt good to you. You had these tentacles out in all these different areas, and now you're pulling your energy back in. You're really focusing on the heart space here and the solar plexus chakra and the root chakra. You're grounding it down, and you're finding your purpose here and finding what really lights you up. So it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a big return of money to you. Big return of money to you. All right, Pisces, I think I will leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you haven't subscribed already, I sure hope you do. Thank you so much for stopping by, Pisces. I will definitely tune in with you soon.